Hello everybody, this is Jeff, the Hawaiian Brokanic. Okay, so I pulled the trigger and went with the Texas Speed Performance Stage 2 version 2 camshaft. This kit comes with most of everything that you need. Some stuff you have to add on a la carte to complete the entire install. And also you have options as far as choosing, what type of parts you're looking for. They've got like a good, better, best type menu that you can pick for what you need. And I got pretty much the most basic setup. I'm not racing my truck obviously, but I'm looking to get a little bit more, horsepower, a little bit torque for towing. So again, you got the camshaft, got the spring kit here, everything that you need. Also have push rods, gaskets, water pump gasket, cam cover, the plate cover there. Also LS7 lifters, head bolt kit. It comes with an installation tool for the springs, cam phaser bolt. This is the crankshaft seal that's in here. Also the DOD and phase limiter parts here. These are the plugs. And the installation tool, this is really important. Some of the kits don't come with them, so you have to make sure you click that option. We also have the new lifter trays, head gaskets, and on. So I've been putting off this installation for quite some time, but the vehicle's getting a little bit older, and the DOD AFM lifters kind of concerned me. I've had random misfires as long as I've had this truck, and I'm just afraid that the lifter is just going to collapse and then cause some serious carnage. So I'm taking care of it in this installation for good. So with this camshaft, you're going to need to upgrade your torque converter. And what I mean by upgrade, you're going to need a stall rate of 2600 to be able to run the camshaft to get the most out of it. It's not going to idle if the stall rate is below 2200 at least. The stock converters are like 1800 to 2200. Don't quote me on that, but I decided to upgrade. This is it's kind of like in the middle here. I called Texas Speed to make sure that this would work. This is a billet style torque converter, and this has a stall rate of 2500. Tech support said this will be just fine because I'm not racing, or doing anything like that. It's mainly for just towing. And I got it over at Zero Gravity Performance, and this is a Roadrunner converter. So, and then to tie it all in, I'm also going to install these long tube headers from American Racing. These are catted long tube headers. Comes with the Y pipe, so it should fit seamlessly, I hope. And other than that, there's a few other upgrades, like I'm gonna change all the belts and the tensioner, just to get that all taken care of. So I'll have a list of the items used in this cam install in the comment section. And there's a ton of these cam install videos all over YouTube. So this is more of a review of the Texas Speed Stage 2 V2 cam for the L83 5.3 liter engines in these 1500 Silverado. So with that said, let's start mechanicking. So a cam swap is not for the faint of heart. I mean, there are a lot of things that are involved in making sure that the camshaft is installed properly. A lot of parts that need to be replaced. If you're going to do a camshaft swap, obviously you're going to have to do a displacement on demand, or DOD delete. My suggestion is, if you're able to, yank the motor out if you can. I mean, it frees you up and allows you to install these parts unhindered. There's a lot of videos out there that show you can do a cam swap with the motor still in the compartment, but yeah, it's easier if you pull the motor out. I mean, just take my word for it. Some key takeaways. Setting the timing is really important. After putting in the camshaft, DOD, delete components, it comes down to making sure that the timing is set properly. There are a few videos out there that show you how to do it, but I can tell you that if you're off a tick, it'll ruin everything, all that hard work that you put into this install. My suggestion is to drop the oil pan and get it done right. Make sure that the crankshaft gear and the camshaft gear, those timing dots are lined up. There's a lot of horror stories out there where all that hard work is done and the timing looks like they got it set, and they go to do initial fire and bent the hell out of the valves and just pretty much ruin all that hard work. I went ahead and replaced the oil pump, vacuum pump, water pump, you name it. Anything that was replaceable that I didn't replace in previous projects or videos, I replaced them all new belts, all new everything. Even a whole new radiator and so on. So it's a good opportunity for you to get everything just taken care of. And dropping the oil pan again makes it really easy to set those those timing marks. And there's a bunch of other tools that help you, dial that in, like these oil pump alignment tools. Those are really important to have. So I'll have a list of all those items that I used, including everything else in this cam install. So without further ado, let's take a listen to what these cams sound like. All right, gang. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. I have a few more things coming up around the corner. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. This is your Hawaiian Mechanic. Aloha.